You thought you were about to go into the video game. I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking of Spoon 1000. I thought I was going to go into the video game that I'm about to watch. And to be honest, you are my Doing fans. I'm just going to take you there right now. In style. Yeah. Style indeed. Here we go. Warning. For those who are under 21, yes, I'm looking at you and telling you, cannot allow to watch this video, episode, series, or even playlist without your parents' permission. If you are watching this without your parents' permission, then you are a silly person. It's not my fault, it's your fault. You have been warned. Hello, 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 everybody, everyone, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and strangers. It is me, Superior 9000, but you call me Superior. Yes, that's right, the game streamer that the videos and future becoming entrepreneur, extraordinary influencer, pro game streamer, actor, model, and creator, podcaster, and future wrestler. And yes, that's right, my Dory fans. You had time. We're back once again playing and continuing the story series of Amorous. The story continues. Now, before we get down to the video game business, just going to put down 3 face cards down. That'll be the end of my turn, so I'll activate at the end of the recording streaming session. And if you're new to this channel, please press the button to subscribe, press the button to follow, and then press the green button to like, follow, subscribe, support. And once you press those three buttons, you officially join the Superior 9000 Empire Corporation International Industry Enterprise to make the channel bigger, better, stronger, and more noticeable in the future to all other social media account platforms and game streaming channel account platforms. Now, enough to chat from your boy Superior 9000, and let's get down to the video game business and let's get to work. Oh, and before I do, if you missed the previous episode, do not worry, my Dory fans. Your Superior will leave that in the description down below so each one of you can watch it. And before I ask, yes, I'm looking. I'm telling you, I hope you got your chilling gear on. You've been to Lulu and I hope you got your drink and your snacks, aka your food. And I hope you are sitting comfortably on that gaming chair, or on the sofa, or even on the bed, and watching this amazing game series I'm doing. Anyway, as I said before, enough chit chat. Let's get to work and let's get into the video game business. Let's see. You know, let's just go. That's a cool. Have a nice drink. Ooh, welcome to Amorous. Arts Club. Yes, I know who you are. I know what this place is. I know. Yes, okay, I know. I have my usual drink. What do you have in mind? The usual non-alcohol. So give me a San Francisco shaken not stir. Thank you. If you said I'll be back, thanks. Let's go in here. Damn, this is quite the party. It sure is indeed. Damn. Let's see. Hey dude, what's up? Couldn't help but notice the lion at the back of the room. His face with his mask and power next to him. Seems to look in a skull. Despite my best intention, I couldn't help but overhear a snippet of what they are saying. Phil, seriously, you are going to make a big deal out of this? Just said, yeah, I am. What were you thinking? Well, I said, I like to have some fun for a change. Dustin said, then go have some fucking fun, and once you're done, you can stay gone. Neither moved along the moment. The snarl at the power beak grew sharper, and it parted long enough for exile. Nothing was spoken through. Instead, the parrot turned on his heel with a snout and snorted back towards the bar. The lion turned to watch as the parrot moved through the crowd to the dance floor. His eyes darted to their concern, catching a glimpse or two before the crowd influenced the parrot. After a beat of the lion expression changed, his emerald green eyes narrowed and scanned the room as the corner of his mouth began to rise. A twinge of fear tickled the back of my neck as though those eyes settled on me. The lion drew his tone slowly over his lip, and two very wicked-looking fangs came into view. He pointed a finger at me, urging me over. Not surprising. I'll approach him. Despite my realization, I felt a drawn in. His smile grew more predatory and taut muscular beneath his shirt tense as he shifted to give me a once over. Okay. Well, why would you look at that? I'm surprised you came over to me, but happy to see you here. I was just about to buy myself a drink. Don't suppose you like one too? You know, sure. Sure, I'm gonna push and drink. Could help me relax, Pierre said. Yeah, sounds good. Let me order some. Or for us. I glanced over at the bar for a moment before walking over and place an order. Unfortunately, there's nothing more awkward than standing alone in an active nightclub. Glancing between the club goers, I was feeling a little exposed until he walked back with two highball glasses and handing one to me. I glanced down to see what it was. Each glass had two cubes of ice and a tray bubbling in the amber beverage. And said, there we go. I always like to have a couple in me where I'm chatting. Takes the edge off. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, no. Okay. Might even give you something to do other than stab me. Not that I mind. So, I'm Dustin. What's your name, kid? Superior said, I'm Superior. Nice to meet you. Said, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Ha! You're sure in the right place, kid. Anyway, the name Dustin is what brings you here, Superior. You don't look like the type to cruise bar. And considering how quickly you came over, I figured you don't have a date waiting on you. I could feel my cheeks flush as those hungry eyes kept wandering over me. She said, no, I just came here with my brother. He's been wanting to get out of the house, and I said, I'll come along. I said, you sure? There wasn't another reason? Well, that is a good question. Well. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, I feel like this was just more promising, Russian respect, all that one. No, we'll be honest. This is good here. The dance floor is packed, and though it might be fun to get out and show moves, it's been forever since going out to dance. How about you? Do you dance? Spear said. Just as a kid, I know one dance, and it's not the kind of thing you do in the public. Oh, you sure that's all you're here for? Some people say that, but they are looking for something else entirely. I guess he doesn't like to dance much. Did I make a mistake? Okay. To be honest, kind of looking for someone to get to know. It's been roughly time recently, and being alone has just made it harder. I said, damn. Oh, that's adorable, dear God. You're miles away from the right place for it, but it's adorable. Most people may be here for a quick fuck, but some of them are looking for a little more too. Dustin said, Spear replied, does that include you too? I said, maybe. Guess you'll have to keep that talking to find out. What do you mean? Spear said, Dustin replied, well, I don't mean completely strangers, and I don't small talk, which means I'm going to need some conversation if you want to keep this going. After all, we both got drinks. It'd be a shame to waste them on empty chatter. Dustin's eyes glimmered a little in the dim light, and I felt another tingle up my spine. I suppose it would be a good idea to get to know each other better. Spear said, fair enough. Why don't I start? Hmm. Because speaking of conversation, you haven't so much about yourself. I just said fair enough, but there's not much to tell that I can repeat in public. Fair enough. Yeah. What do you do for a living? So, currently, I'm staying in coffee and schools at Man's Best Friends. It's a local cafe that most people around here frequent. It's not the most glamorous job, but it pays the bills. And my student loan. Hey, student loan. Yeah, I'm a college guy. Was at least degree was done, but life caught up still. Have a semester or two left, but before it's official. What? What were you studying? Law, actually. Arguing case and defending the undefended always had a appeal. Reality different, but we all have dreams. Who said, I'll take it. It thing didn't pan out. Then I had a dose of reality, realised that maybe a high street job wasn't the best option for me. Still, interested in wrapping up my degree, maybe opening a practical locally. Don't know when that will happen though. Hmm. Hey, you should go for it. If you're so gone too far. No. Here? Maybe I should. I can consider it at least. I don't mean to pry, but I couldn't help but overhear you talk to that other guy earlier. What was what was all that about? So you call that in, huh? Not the best way to make first impressions. That was my date for tonight. Heavis was to suppose I should have seen it coming. We've been on the rocks for quite some time. What happened? Justin said, we came here to look for a third. It was his idea to spice up the relationship. Problem is, once he finds one, he doesn't want to share. Oh, I see. It sounds like you made out very well in that deal. I said maybe so. Still, not happy about it though. Gonna have to get him moved out. Deal with that fallout. It's way more of a pain than I wanted to deal with. Spears said, yeah, but I can't imagine things you're going great recently. But true, it's relief, but still, not something that makes for good conversation. The look on his face suggests I should probably change the subject. Yeah, definitely should. Some little more pleasant. Yeah. You know what? Spears said so. Suppose I'll talk a little about myself. So that's the first step in getting to know someone. So, what are you like when you're not in the club? You know, what takes one. Spears said, taking some time to get to know me, you know, get out and see what's in this town has to offer. Just said, got plenty of free time to do that, kid. Well, I'm kind of between jobs at the moment. Not ideal, but I'm making the best of it. Just said, I hope you are not looking for a sugar daddy while you get back on your feet. Not several, just a daddy. Nah, I've got some savings. Why you offer? Okay, that is a difficult. You know, He said, well, I could use a strong guy to buy me nice things and take me out to eat. As a kid, I just got out of a needy relationship. Don't need another leech. Nah, that's cool. So he said, don't worry, I was just kidding. I'm doing alright. Careful there, kid. So I might not get your humour. How'd the job hunt going? Alright, that's alright. I'm just getting started, so it's going alright. Had a few calls back, found some interesting places to work. It sounds like you've got this pretty much figured out. I like that, kid. I like to think I've got it together. Just that said, I'm sure you didn't want to talk about your jobs days all night. Talking about my lack of jobs wasn't the best choice of conversation topic. Maybe I should try something else. Okay, we did I don't want to sound too harsh. That's why it's somewhere private, or if you dropped it and hints at all nights, maybe I should try something a little. Well, good guy. I bet you would be doing cute with your cheese on the down held in my hand and going against that. I think I've ever heard a lion beg for more before. Read first. Or yeah, the heck? What's that? Heck. Just joking. Ha! I got you. That one. Yeah, change the subject quickly. Yeah, I think let's do this one. This is fun, but I didn't want to spend all night talking. But well, I finished my drink and we certainly got to know each other a little. What did you have in mind? It's been a while, but I think this could qualify as a date. What do you think? Just as said, you think you can just make this kind of a choice? I have a stick. Well, I think we'll give it a shot. Said, well, we can't exactly argue with that. We chatted a little more. A smile on the face, going wider. His paw rested on my shoulder, and he drew close enough for me to catch his intoxication. Justin said, I think we should retire to one of those private booths they've got here. He said, really? What did you have in mind? I think you've got the idea already, kid. Pulled me from the shoulders downwards, training over my back. I couldn't feel quarter tickling and teased me under my hose. Just replied, I'm honest with you, yeah. I'm a very private person, but I have a particular interest that would involve you. I figured you should know about them. To his before the felt curve of the rails moving something close to him. I could feel his muscles tickling my cheeks as it was to me. Just said, I like to type up, I like to control them when we're in the bathroom. I've been particularly unique since and maybe a few minutes after we started talking. Been fascinated about what I could do for you and what can you do for me. I can always see you on knees in front of me begging for it. Please, and you look like a good there. It was hard to keep a image of that I had between the cares of thinking for and growing forth in the pit of my stomach. I was getting flushed myself. Just implied I cannot even be a little bit of a just if need be. Started away from just a moment, sliding off his into the wristband of his hands before stepping up to me and relaxing his paw behind a small of my back, forcing me forward. Oh, so what you say? Yeah, 0% equally against. Rushing through everywhere, but peaceful for a response. He was however, but the sunny formation against some confusing moments before pushing his phone out of his pocket. Then, just I wondered who texted me. Released me at the ends of the glow of the phone, lighting up his club. At the first, he looked frustrated. His over as he eyed uttered over the sense of how her expression chance almost in it. A hand fell to his side. To reply, that fucking bastard, he sent me a photo of him with the two guys he met here. They are going at it at my apartment. In my damn bed. Say, he's been cheating on me with for the past couple of months. He showed his phone back in his pocket and looked up at me. Said, look, Spear, I shall have to go deal with this. I really didn't want the night to turn out like this, but I smile weakly. It was all still a little overwhelming. I said, I'd like to see you again, Spear. Probably when my ex isn't being a total dick. Put it all out the notepad, each one is something down on it and pass it over. I said, here, call me. Give me a call sometime. I'd like to give this a chance. Putting his shirt back on, he began to work his way through the crowd. I clutched the paper for a moment as my body began to settle down from its height, slipping it into my pocket. I slowly came back to my senses. Wow, that was quite the surprising. Sure indeed. Well, guess we might as well head back. Yeah, let's head back home. Oh, that was quite an eventful night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and ages, and all of them, I am going to end the video here, but if you like this, then I am going to add to my free face down cards. First, to my first face down card, subscribe me, Wolfzone Legendary, Professor Night Wolf, Features Champion, and Pokemon owners, but wait, I'm not done just yet. I add to my second face down card, please press the red button to subscribe, press the purple button to follow, and press the green button to like, follow, subscribe, and support. But wait, I am not done just yet. I add to my third and final face down card, which I'll leave this in the description down below, so from your social media universe or website. And the social media Universe World website are Discord, Steam, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and of course Twitch and Kick. And once you follow, subscribe, support me, you've officially joined the Superior 9000 Empire Corporation International Industry Enterprise to make sure bigger, better, stronger, and more noticeable in the future to all other social media account platforms and game streaming channel account platforms. This is Superior 9000, the game streamer that knows the future becoming entrepreneur, extraordinary influencer, pro game streamer, actor, model, anchor, as book cover, and future wrestler sign up. Okay, everyone, take care, stay home, be safe, wash your hands, do this away, and of course, most importantly, and repeat most importantly, and remember this, wear a mask, and I'll see each one of you in the next video of mine. But before I go, I have one thing to say. While other pro game streamers like myself, also legendary, and others can do big things, especially online video game streaming. What we've got to do is type name in the search, click on channel, and see what video games play on. Okay, everyone, take care, bye, peace, and GG. And I'll see all of you, each one of you, on the next episode of Amorous. The story continues. Thank you for flying Superior 9000 Pirate Chat. We hope you enjoyed these videos. Support, subscribe to this channel and other platforms as well.